Roger Stone here. Every day you wait, your money loses value, but gold and silver don't follow those same rules. American Sovereign Bullion gives you access to a nationwide wholesaler network, helping you secure aggressive pricing on real physical metals. Call 844-272-2428 now to get your free gold and silver guide to learn how to protect your wealth with physical gold and silver, delivered right to your door or with a gold IRA. Visit asbgold.com. That's asbgold.com for your free gold and silver guide today.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me, taxi.
Okay, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
And we are going in a very different direction on this Friday, Mother's Day weekend. Dominic Carter here with you. Politics aside, for just this 1 hour. For 1 hour, and we're back to politics on Sunday night at 11 p.m. But in light of Mother's Day weekend, I decided to do something very differently. And I cut a deal with my wife, Marilyn. And I said, if you'll come back on with me this one time, then I'll leave you alone for 3 months. And so we cut a deal. But then, in light of Mother's Day around us, I also asked my daughter, Courtney, who lives in Rhode Island, to join us as well. And so, Courtney, are you there from the great state of Rhode Island?
I am here, Dad. How are you?
I'm good. Your mom is here. Mother's Day for you, too. So, as you know, Courtney, Mom has a new book, and I wanted to talk to you two together, right? And every time we do this topic, the phone lines become flooded where people want to call in on special needs children and so on. Your brother, Courtney, you've lived this your entire life. Your brother has epilepsy, a learning disability. And so Mom has a brand new book. As you know, you wrote the foreword in her book, which is titled More Than a Diagnosis. And tomorrow we'll be in Nutley, New Jersey, talking about it. You're coming down from Rhode Island. And so, considering Mom is always shy, I'll start with you, Courtney. What does Mother's Day, I've been asking mothers this all over, but what does Mother's Day mean to you? And what is it like to have a brother, a special needs brother?
Oh, man. Okay. So Mother's Day means to me just a day to acknowledge and celebrate all the wonderful mothers and mother figures, in my life, myself even excluded. My mom's on this call. So happy Mother's Day to you, Mom. I'll see you soon. And just acknowledging all that the moms do for us. We would not be here without our moms. So just that acknowledgement and that love and that special time to say thank you for everything that they do for us. In regards to my brother, I think, he is such a special and warm and kind individual. And being the sibling of someone that has a learning disability or special needs is a very special place, and you hold a very special role for them. And so it's been, a lifetime of navigating this journey, but he is the best brother in the world. Wow.
Mom?
Well, Mother's Day I like to celebrate it with friends. This time I get kind of sad because my mom is not here with us to see how Dominic has grown and what a young man he has turned into. Happy Mother's Day, Courtney.
Well, thank you for that, Courtney. And the phone lines are all lit up. People that want to talk about their situations. Folks, I'm not doing politics right now, so I don't even want you to hold on because, and I guess I am doing politics as far as this is regards to special needs children and so on, and the issues that they face, because this is something that's been around my entire life. So, Mom, why did you write the book?
Well, I wrote the book for many different reasons. I didn't set out to become an author, but I had been looking at some of Dominic's schoolwork, and I note that I started to hyperventilate because it brought back a lot of memories of the struggle that we all had to go through with Dominic. And as I continued to read his schoolwork and various things from doctors, I decided that maybe it would help me to talk about my journey with Dominic and the things that has happened to him and how all of this affects the family. It's not just one person, but the family dynamics can change with this.
So, Courtney, have you given much thought to the fact that obviously Mom and I would like to be around forever, but that's just not reality, and that, hopefully not soon, but the responsibility is going to fall on you to make sure your brother's okay?
Yes, and I know you said that you are telling your viewers that you're not doing politics this hour, but I think we should call it maybe family politics this hour, right? Because it's just different dynamics, and especially with a special needs member of the family, you have to kind of juggle things and figure things out, and including what's going to happen when your parents aren't here anymore. And I do give a lot of thought to that as, the years and time goes by faster and faster. I have to incorporate my brother into my plans, knowing that, when the time comes that you guys are not here anymore, I will be left to take care of him. And so that factors into a lot of my future plans.
Fair enough. Hold on for a second, Courtney. I want to start with some of the telephone calls. Line 1, Eleanor in Valley Cottage, New York, Rockland County, New York. Eleanor, what's on your mind?
God bless you, Dominic. I'm a mother of a special needs Down syndrome, 37-year-old man. He's in heaven now. I didn't know you had a special needs son. God bless you. And Dominic's wife, God bless you. You're a mother in my club. And Courtney, what a beautiful thing to say about your brother. I'm crying. Just beautiful. God bless you all. God picked all of you to raised my son is named Christopher, Christ in Hope. So God bless you.
Thank you, Eleanor, for the comment. It means the world. Thank you so much. Let's go to Sandra in New Jersey. Sandra, line 5, what's on your mind?
Well, I'm on my way home from the cemetery. I went to visit my mother, and on the way there, I'm almost done with the beautiful book that Marilyn wrote. I love it. I want you to write another one, Marilyn. I'm really getting to know you, Courtney, but most of all, I fell in love with Dominic Jr. What a wonderful, wonderful person he is. I love how when he was in school, you gave him $20 lunch money, and one day you asked him, well, where's the change or where did the money go? And he told you that people were taking it from him. And Dominic Sr., the father of Dom, he said, no, that's not going to fly. And the next day he went to school and he stood up and he said whatever he said because they never took his money again. I love that. And then I love how he ran for prom king and he won. I mean, this is a boy who's special, and you're also lucky to have him in your life, how he smiles regardless of what he's being faced with. He's strong, he's brave, he's courageous, and I just can't get over this. And I just feel like I love this whole family. Courtney, he went to private school, and it was best for Dom Jr. to go to public school. That school suited his needs better. Just the whole thing. I love this book. I don't want it to end. I have like 10 more pages. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Courtney, do you have anything to add? What is it like going to you went to Albertus Magnus High School in Rockland County, and then you've gone on to, great success in life. And I don't like to say where you work. You're a spokeswoman for a major Ivy League institution because I try and respect some of you guys' privacy. So is it a little hard understanding that, you've excelled at everything in front of you, and like with your brother having a learning disability and, not being able to drive a car, some of the limitations that he has to deal with? How has that been for you?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna not get too much into it because I'd be here all day talking about it. But it's a very complex relationship, right? Because you feel as a sibling sometimes a lot of guilt because a lot of the things that come to you easily, they don't come to your sibling as easily. And even, one event that sticks out in my mind is, the challenges of making friends sometimes, and when we were in high school, when I was in high school, I remember that I wanted to throw a party. And you guys were always very supportive. And you're like, yeah, throw the party, have it at the house. And I had this wonderful party. And, my brother saw that and looked up to me. And he's like, I want to throw a party too. And so I remember, all the effort we put into throwing the party and sending out, the invitations and, but he didn't have a lot of friends because he was shyer and he had limitations.
I remember it well.
Yes, that was a very distinct memory, I think, for all of us. And not a lot of people came because he didn't have a lot of friends. He was shy and it was hard for him to open up. And, he has a learning disability. And I think it crushed us all that day. It really did. And it's a memory that sticks out for all of us, I believe, even 20 or 30 years later. And so, you feel a lot of guilt, sometimes, or you wonder, why this happened to someone with the same exact DNA as me almost, instead of me. And why didn't it happen to me? Why did it happen to him? Also, you guys had to devote a lot of time and energy into Dominic's care. And so, the dynamics of that, there's a lot that goes into it. But, I feel a lot of guilt sometimes because he can't just get in the car like I can and drive a car. He loves my children, his niece and nephew. He adores them. And, but there's certain limitations that he can't do, with them. He can't get in the car and pick them up from daycare, And so it's tough. It's tough being that, it's a really different kind of sibling relationship where you have to always, look out for them. You never really get to kind of grow up together. You have to always be looking out for your sibling.
I'm going to admit for the first time that broke my heart when we put in so much effort for Dominic and this party. And, part of having a disability sometimes is being socially awkward. And that's something that I do discuss. And for a mother, with all of this hoopla, planning this party, and it just broke my heart to see that happen. But we worked on socialization throughout the years, and we continue to do that every day.
Indeed. Let's see here. Let's go to Mary Beth, line 4, Northport, New York. Mary Beth, what's on your mind?
Well, I just want to wish everybody a very happy Mother's Day. Just listening to you, Marilyn, and you, Courtney, it just fills my heart with hope. And Dominic, listening to you every night fills my heart with hope. There's so much anger out there today, and your family, you're all filled with love, and I just hope Mother's Day will be very, very special this year, but every other day too, because you're just lovely, lovely people. I feel like I know you just listening to you a few times on the radio. And Marilyn, I asked for your book as my Mother's Day present, so I better get it.
Thank you so much. You mentioned something about hope, and failure happens only when you do not allow hope into your life.
Okay, so Marilyn, please just do me a favor. Hold that thought for a second. I've got to take a break. We've gone past our break time here. Lisa's online that's holding the event in Nutley tomorrow. We're going to take a break. We are coming right back.
Listen to this podcast now on the Red Apple Podcast Network. The Leadership Thread with Dr. Peggy Polonis.
I'm Dr. Peggy Polonis. Join me on each episode where I unravel the story that shaped leaders, tracing the thread that led them where they are today. Because leadership isn't born in adulthood. And thank you once again for joining us on the Leadership Thread, education, ethics, and sustainability.
Download all of Red Apple Media's podcasts right now through your favorite podcast platform.